Okay guys, Indetta1 here. Had a request to show how to break down the weg39 megs. Subscriber's having problems with his megs light striking, if you will. So I told him maybe they're dirty. Realistically, your megs, I would guess you're filling them too full for how much heat you have. And then when the gas expands inside the mag, it doesn't have enough striking power to depress it. But we're going to go ahead and show you how to do this real quick. First thing you want to do is obviously make sure you don't have any gas in your mag. So just take it outside, don't do it inside, and press that output valve, drain all the propane or green gas out of it, whatever you're using. Then you want to take that and you just slide off the bottom plate here. And then I've already took it off, but you have a Phillips screw right here. Just back that guy out, and this entire thing will slide out. I'm going to leave this one in here and work off of this one that I've already taken out. So that guy comes out. You got your bolt stop here set up. The one with the foot, that's what I mean by the foot, goes in the back and it's pressed down by the one in the front. Okay, just pull these guys off like so. Usually they just fall off. This one actually does have, if you can really see it, kind of, the little drop point there. That's so that it fits over this lip here on the meg itself, so that'll only fit back in there one way. Okay. They make a special tool for getting these valves out. I actually do not have one. I probably should get one. But what I've done is I've just modified a scraper here. You see I've cut a notch out of it. That allows me to get into the flathead sides of this, or top of, because the valve won't depress all the way. You still end up with a little bit of a notch there. So this lets me get over top of it and is enough to break it free and tighten them up. So you either need to make something like this or order yourself a valve key. It's kind of up to you. Now when you get this guy out, like I said, I just break it free with that, and then I'll just use like a regular small flathead here, and usually you can get that in there and back this thing out enough to where you can get on with your hands and take it all the way out. In order to get this guy broken down, the first thing you need to do, and I've already removed it, is take this back O-ring off. Be careful when you take it off. The last thing you want to do is rip it, and then you have to get a new one. But when you take it off, it allows you this plunger to fall all the way through. And what that's going to allow you to do is take off, I don't know if you can really see it, but there's a C-clip on the front of this thing. It's got two notches on it. You can usually get a screwdriver into one of those notches, and it should just pull off without too much trouble, like so. This is what I'm talking about. Okay, so there's that guy. Set him off to the side, and then this guy's going to be coming apart. There's a spring in here. You have this little washer here. It is capped on one side to fit over top of the spring, so watch that. When you get to this stage, this guy should now just push straight all the way through. Okay, and pull this out. There is an O-ring inside here. You want to take that out, make sure it's lubed up, and then just take this guy and like clean it out with like a Q-tip. Q-tip here. Put some silicone oil on it, clean it up, get in there the best you can. You can usually force them through, like so. Just make sure you get all the dirt and grime out of there really well. Just go through, clean up the O-rings, lube them up really well. If they look like they're dry or ripped or anything, go ahead and replace them at this point. Obviously, to reassemble it, you just go in the opposite steps of what I just said. Just make sure you get like everything back in there. You know, you want your O-ring back in there and stuff. The other thing you might need to do, or if you're going to maintain your megs, is to go ahead and get the fill valve. Now, the fill valve on the weg39 megs is on the bottom here. Just a regular flathead screwdriver. We'll take that guy out. So, back him all the way out. You got one big O-ring right there, on the right at the head of it. This thing does break down. If you grab onto it with a pair of like needle nose pliers, the brass part at the bottom, you should be able to just to twist it apart. You may need to get a flathead screwdriver on the top to get it loosened, but then this guy does come apart like so. In the bottom here, there's a little tiny spring, so be mindful, don't lose that. And then in the upper half you have the plunger like so, and it's got a little tiny O-ring on it. And then you've also, a lot of mags have the O-ring inside on the top of the fill valve here. From the outside you can see it to help, you know, with overspray or whatever. So take that apart, clean this guy up really good once in a while, lube up those O-rings, keep them moving nicely. Again, installation's reverse of what you just saw. Hopefully that helps you out. Sorry it took me so long to get this video up. I actually had it made before and I was trying to do some editing to it and it just wouldn't edit at all, so my program wouldn't even recognize it. So anyways, sorry that took so long. There's how to disassemble that mag. Hopefully that helps you out. Let me know if you need more assistance. Alright, we'll talk to you later. Thanks.